It's time to renew some old friendships. I have to agree that for many of you, if I met you in the mall, I wouldn't have recognized you. Maybe you would have recognized me, but I would not have known because we've all changed over the last 30 years. More than 30 years, 35 years. I think if I'm allowed to take more than 2 minutes, I think I owe you an explanation because many of you, I think do not know what about my journey, and I would like to confide in you what actually happened to me. First of all, as you know, I was a seminary for 13 years, and my best friend, when I was in the seminary in the States, was a Filipino, Romy Bautista. And we used to talk about converting the Philippines, building hundreds of churches. So then I came to the Philippines, not to preach for 13 years. Out of that 13 years, it was quite exciting. I was into Thai media, radio, television, newspapers, as you know. My last year at a priest, I had more than 1,000 invitations to speak. And I have witnesses here. Who know it because I had two secretaries, Rhoda, stand up, and Mandy. Both of them were secretaries. And I used to write down all the invitations coming in, and I didn't have to choose from them because I could not take them all. I don't know if they were doing secretarial work or if they were courting because they ended up married. And what happened? Walk in, behave yourself, and you will become fiesta.
Umpisahan mo na, Joaquin. Umpisahan mo na sa kitchen.
Okay, what happened is eventually having to become very honest with myself. In the TC, the third grade community is always about truth. Always looking for the truth. And I went through a 3-year journey, which those of you who were with me when I was there did not know and not aware of. 3 years before I left, I started hearing a little voice in the back of my head saying, "Are you good enough to be a priest?" And I went through an exercise that I asked the people I counsel. For example, if your marriage is in trouble, I would ask you to come and I would ask you to sit down and to write down in one column why you should stay. Why should you stay in this marriage? All the reasons. Don't ask me, you write it. And in another column, I would ask you to write down all the reasons why you should go. Okay, I'm speaking about, again, I am, listen to me. I'm speaking about something very personal. So give me, or I will really make it 2 minutes. So, I looked at Emmy and I said, "Can I talk to you? Can I say something to you which will be confidential?" And she said, "Yes, Father." Okay. I said, "But you promised not to repeat it to anybody." Okay. So I looked at her and I said, "I'm leaving." And she looked at me and said, "You're leaving the Philippines?" And I said, "Well, yeah." But I said, "I'm leaving the priesthood." And then I looked at her carefully because if she had gone, If she had done that, that would have been the end. I wouldn't have talked anymore. But she was so cool. She just looked at me straight in the eye, and I said, "What do you think of that?" And she paused, and then she said something I shall never forget. She said, "You know, Father, I don't know why you're leaving. I think you're a good priest, so I don't know why you're leaving. But you would always tell us there comes a time in a person's life that no one will understand why they decided to decide. So, I don't know why you're leaving. Not only has loved me, but has kept me honest. I am going to be honest with you. When I thought of leaving the priesthood, and you may not like me for saying it, but this is the truth, I intended to become a womanizer. I really did. You know, here I am locked up.
Round of applause. Womanizer, round of applause.
Stop your applause, because the fact is that she told me, "You have one affair, and I will leave